Welcome to the Emergency Training Program for 555 California. Located in the heart of the financial district, 555 California is the focal point of San Francisco's skyline and business community. It is a striking landmark that represents the ultimate statement in location, tenant comfort amenities, and quality of materials. 555 California is professionally managed by Shorenstein Realty Services. This industry leader is proud of its commitment to provide the finest in tenant services. For the protection of our tenants and visitors, extensive planning has gone into the building's safety systems and emergency response plan. Our emergency organization consists of the fire safety director, building engineers, building management staff, security staff, and tenant volunteers, along with the San Francisco Fire and Police Departments. When everyone is prepared to do their part and work together, an emergency need not become an event that cannot be handled in a professional and capable manner. What if you discover a fire? If you're the first person to smell smoke or see fire, stay calm. Alert others in your immediate area. Confine the fire by closing doors. Dial 911 from a safe area. Report the building address, your exact location, and the type and severity of the fire. Notify building management. Dial 392-1697. Then, join the relocation in progress.
Yes, I'd like to report a fire at 555 California.
The only way for the fire department to know your exact location is to give it to the operator verbally. Give the building address, your floor and suite number, and severity of the fire. A fire alarm means that action has already been taken to ensure your safety. The fire department will be on the scene in minutes. The firefighters are familiar with your building systems and will quickly take action to contain the situation. The response you're seeing is no accident. The building's emergency safety team and occupants are well trained to minimize risk and maximize safety. Your building has been designed to minimize the spread of smoke and fire. Fire-resistant concrete-covered metal decks virtually eliminate the possibility of structural damage to the building. 555 California is equipped with emergency equipment such as fire pumps and an emergency generator. Automatic overhead sprinklers and smoke detectors are located throughout the building. Activation of one of these devices sets off an audible alarm on the floor, as well as visual devices such as strobes. From the building's fire control room, the building staff can determine the location and type of alarm and communicate directly to all floors.
This is building security. An alarm has been received from your floor.
Upon hearing an alarm, listen for instructions over the public address system. Upon confirmation of an actual fire emergency, you should begin relocation procedures immediately. You must remember, if you are in the immediate area of the fire emergency, you must exit the area, regardless of what announcements are being broadcast. Do not use the elevator. Go to the safest exit stairwell and relocate to your predetermined relocation floor. Building security and engineering personnel trained in emergency procedures will usually be the first to arrive on the scene. Specifically designated floor wardens are assigned to each floor in the building. Each tenant should also have a designated safety monitor. During relocation, floor wardens will oversee the safety monitors. All safety monitors will immediately begin directing traffic, searching isolated areas, and helping occupants to safety. If asked, be prepared to assist your floor warden in handling the emergency. When you hear an alarm, move quickly to the safest exit stairwell and wait for instructions from building personnel, police, or fire representatives. As you leave, close doors in your work area to prevent fire from spreading, but leave them unlocked. Do not return for documents or belongings. Remain calm. Use the continuous handrails in the center of the stairs. Remove and carry high heels. It is suggested that you have a pair of low-heeled or tennis shoes at your work area to be worn as you descend. You can use the emergency intercoms located in the stairwells to communicate directly to building personnel if you need assistance for any reason. Stairwell intercoms are for emergency use only. On arrival at a safe refuge floor, exit the stairwell and line up. Your safety monitor will then account for everyone from his or her group and report to the floor warden. Do not use the elevator. If you're in an elevator during an alarm, remain calm. Activation of an elevator lobby smoke detector automatically recalls all elevators to the main lobby. During relocation, floors 52, 41, and floor 19 relocate 5 floors down. All other floors from 8 and above relocate 4 floors down. Floors 7 and below go to the ground level and exit the building to your pre-designated safe area. The San Francisco Fire or Police Departments will decide on a case-by-case basis if a total building evacuation is necessary. To help you find your predetermined relocation floor, use the color-coded decals located in the stairwells. Your relocation floor will have the same decal as the floor you've evacuated from. Never go up the stairs to the roof of the building. There is no helicopter service or other means to help you evacuate from the roof. Physically impaired individuals need to be taken to the safest stairwell and moved into the stairwell last. One person should remain with them while someone else is sent to notify the floor warden or fire department personnel, who will evacuate the individual if necessary. To sum up, if you hear a fire alarm, stay calm and help others. Follow instructions from emergency personnel, your floor warden, and safety monitors, and the public address system. If smoke is present, stay low. Do not use the elevators. Feel the doors with the back of your hand before opening them. Do not open any that are hot. Use the stairs to relocate to your predetermined relocation floor. Close all doors behind you and leave them unlocked. If you're the one to discover a small fire, you can use your floor's handheld extinguisher to contain it. Fire extinguishers are located on each floor. Direct someone to report the fire by first calling 911 and then the office of the building. Use the extinguisher only if it is safe to do so, if someone is with you and you are properly trained. To operate the extinguisher, think of the word pass. P, pull the locking pin. A, aim at the base of the fire. S, squeeze the trigger. And S, sweep the spray back and forth at the base of the flames. Most emergencies can be prevented by using common sense. To help you respond effectively to an emergency situation, there are several things you can do today. Take an emergency walk. Familiarize yourself with the location of exit stairwells, fire alarm equipment, and fire extinguishers on your floor. Know whom your floor wardens and safety monitors are. They can answer any of your questions on emergency procedures and systems. Periodically inspect your floor for potential fire hazards. Make sure that aisles are clear, doors are shut properly, and all areas are free of trash. 555 California was also designed to handle other emergencies. Earthquakes pose a serious threat in California. It's vital to be prepared. Each office should have basic emergency supplies for 3 days for each person, stored and maintained in an accessible area. If you take regular medication, keep at least a 3-day supply with you at all times. You can help prepare by placing breakable or heavy objects on lower shelves or inside closed cabinets. During an earthquake, you're much safer inside a building. At the first tremor, get under a desk or heavy table and hold on. The greatest danger comes from glass and falling objects. Stay clear of windows and bookcases until the shaking stops. When safe to do so, move to the elevator lobby at the center of the building, the safest part of any high-rise in an earthquake. Follow the instructions of emergency personnel, your floor warden, and safety monitors. If necessary, they'll organize a relocation. You may be asked to help assess damage on your floor or check for injuries. Do not move wounded people unless they are in immediate danger of further injury. During a tremor, elevators will proceed slowly to the nearest floor, where they will stop and open their doors. Leave the car, but stay in the elevator lobby. Periodic aftershocks may follow. Be careful moving about. To sum up, should an earthquake occur, stay calm. Follow instructions of building and emergency personnel. Move away from windows. Get under a desk or table. When it's safe, move to the building core. Remain on the floor where you are unless directed otherwise. If requested, assist your floor response team by checking for injured persons and assessing conditions. Do not use the elevators. Only use the telephone for emergency calls. Be prepared for aftershocks. If you find yourself in a stalled elevator at any time, remain calm. Press the alarm button. A signal will alert security, and the staff will initiate two-way communication. Do not try to force the doors open. Trained technicians will respond promptly. If you receive a bomb threat, keep the caller on the line. You may be the only person the caller ever speaks to. Get as much information as you can about the type, location, and reason for planting the bomb. Ask about the bomb's appearance and time of detonation. Write all this information down along with the exact wording of the threat. Report the bomb threat to the police department by calling 911 and then to building management by calling 392-1697. Unless you receive instructions from the police department, your company will decide whether or not to evacuate the building. If you have a medical emergency on your floor, first call the paramedics at 911. Then call the building office at 392-1697 so that an elevator can be held and security personnel placed to escort paramedics directly to the person in distress. Building personnel will wait at your floor's elevator lobby to lead the paramedics to the patient. Each office should also have a first aid kit readily available. Thank you for taking the time to learn how to safely handle emergency situations. A manual outlining emergency procedures is provided to each tenant for your reference. Read it carefully. Additional copies are available from the office of the building. With your help, we can make 555 California one of the nicest places to work, and most importantly, one of the safest.